Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. This is not going to be very long. I just want to give you guys some tips on things that I feel you should really consider before you purchase this. I'm not going to flat out say they're rip-offs. It depends on how you want your experience on your cruise to be. Some of these might enhance your experience depending on what you like. Now, the first thing that I never do is buy Wi-Fi. It's too expensive and Wi-Fi's don't work most of the times. I heard that Royal Caribbean has the best Wi-Fi experience. I'll be able to well, I'm not going to tell you personally, but I'll ask some people on my Royal Caribbean what they thought about it to give you a more realistic view. I never buy it, and I'm not going to. As I stated in one of my videos, I always bring my portable DVD for my movies. Because that's basically what I would be doing in my downtime, just resting in my cabin. Would be watching movies, because the movies on the ship are not very good. Every now and then you can look up on one that's interesting, especially the classic channels if they have that, but for the most part they're not very good. The next one is Excursions. Now, some people go through a third party excursion. I'm not gonna do that for the most part. I shouldn't say I'm never gonna do it. For the most part, I'm not gonna do it, because let's say that something happened and getting back to the ship took a little longer. You missed the ship. They're not going to wait for you if you go on a third party excursion. But if you go through an excursion that you book through the cruise line, they're going to wait for you. They're going to wait for you. So that's the most thing that I consider when I'm booking an excursion. I know some people that get off the boat and just go out and about near the ship, and I've done that also, which is really safe because you're right there. And some ports have it where you get off the ship and there's shops there, there's vendors there with what they have to sell, and you can get some pretty good bargains. The next one is the spa. Spas can be expensive. I suggest you make your spa appointments, if at all possible, while the ship is in port, because it can be a good price, a much better price, 30-40% depending on the ship. So I would suggest that you make your reservations for when you're in port. And also, beware, they're going to try to sell you other stuff. They're going to upsell. They're going to sometimes, depending on how thirsty they are, they will make up a scenario like you really need this product because this is happening. To me, beware. When did you become a doctor? Don't say anything to scare people into buying something, and I've seen that happen. So beware of the upsells. And plus, when you do have a spa treatment, just like the specialty restaurants and other things that you pay, you're going to pay an 18% gratuity. So if you decide to get a spa treatment, remember that. Remember that before you pay any gratuities. Remember, they've already tacked on an 18% gratuity. Unless that person is well and beyond professional. But I think 18% is enough. I got a pedicure and my gratuity was $9 and something. So for a tip, I think that's good. Okay, the next one is photographs. We all know, I've talked about this before. They're expensive, but if you must have that picture, and you don't have, or you have very little self-control, buy the smallest package, which can be on some places as low as $99. So if you want that group picture, but you know what, you can take pictures yourself, and there's always people around. Even the staff will take a picture. You give them your camera, your phone, whatever, and let them take the picture of the group. They're always willing to take a picture. Now, if you plan on traveling solo, ships are there. The cruise lines are providing solo cabins more and more. They're doing this more and more, and you want to try to find a good price, because it could be very expensive to travel alone. Besides a very few select people, we can go on the cruise together, but I want my own cabin. I just like that silence. If I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. But so besides a very select group of people, I will be taking solo cruises. But I'm going to research, just like Alaska, Norwegian, they have good deals on solo cabins. So I know for Alaska, you really want to have a window or a balcony because the scenery is so beautiful. But when I go to my cabin, I'm going to mostly be looking at movies, or that's my downtime. So if I want to take pictures, there's so many places on the ship that I can go. I know it's convenient. You can take pictures, you can take your videos from your balcony or windows, but for that additional price that I would have to pay to upgrade my room, no, I'll take a solo cabin for sure. So find those ships that provide solo cabins, or provide a good price for solo travelers. Okay, the next thing that I'm very leery about, I know in one video I showed different shops and I said shop till you drop. Okay, if you shop till you drop, you're gonna pay the price too. They are very high. Wait for the sales. If you really want something, wait for the sales. And usually the sales, the things they have for sale will be on tables, and it will be like 75% or whatever. So wait for the sales. Also, avoid onboard medical centers. They are expensive. The service is expensive, and if you need medication, that will be expensive. So I suggest, if you are on medication, bring enough. If you're diabetic, if you're this, you're that, bring enough medication for the I would say bring a week, sometimes 2 weeks more. You know, it doesn't take much room to bring extra medication. Now, some ports provide emergency walk-in services, which can be much cheaper. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just giving you the information, because personally, I'm not doing that either. Okay? Also, the art auctions. Now, the bidding is the auction, guys. Keyword, auction. So, you're going to be bidding against other people. So, the bidding can become too much. Avoid them. Even avoid walking in, looking at them. Usually they're, you can see it as you walk in past. Just see what you want to see, because if you walk in and if you, I don't want to say weak-minded, but if people can sell you stuff very easily, and you just that kind of person that, oh, this is their commission and I want you want to help them. Help yourself, because they gonna get you. They gonna get you. They will say, well, just come in, and, to the auction, and just, to experience it. Beware. That's all I have to say. Beware. Now, this next one, I don't know. Because a lot of people like the specialty coffees, teas, juices, ice cream. They can be pricey. The ship most times will provide complimentary ice cream, but see, all you're going to get is vanilla and chocolate. If you're a person that like other flavors, then those specialty shops may be for you, because they have more flavors. The juices, if you want orange juice or whatever, you might have forgotten to bring a little juice in your backpack, and you might want to make a mimosa, because you brought your champagne. Remember, guys, you can bring up to 2 bottles in the stateroom per person. You can bring a bottle of wine or champagne. I don't know if I mentioned that in my other videos, but you can. You can bring up to 12 cans of whatever soda you like. And put the wine in your sodas, and maybe they're having now water in the cans. Put that in your backpack or your carry-on. And as far as the water, it's such a good price and it's reasonable. Before I even board on a ship, before I even board it, I go onto the application and I order my water, so a 12-pack will be available. And I didn't see that. I think they did away with them, but at least the ships I've been on, they did away with the ice stations like they have in hotels. There's a special room of hotels where you can go get ice, a bucket of ice. You may not find that, so ask your room attendant to bring you a bucket of ice, so you can have your water, your champagne, your wine. You can have that sitting on ice, because they're not going to have a bucket for you to go get any ice. So request that from your room steward. And as far as teas and everything, it's so easy. It's so easy to bring you and put it in a little plastic bag. Bring you some tea bags, and all you have to do is, get hot water. But some of these things, like I said, they will enhance your vacation. I don't think the coffee, tea, and everything getting on ship, I don't think that's a big thing. The thing that I will stay away mostly, if at all possible, would be the onboard medical centers, the art auction, and also the photographs. But I also said, whatever you feel, now you're on vacation, you're thinking about your budget, but whatever you feel will enhance your experience, hey, it's your money. No matter what I've just said, push come to shove, it's your money. So do accordingly. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and you can comment. And have a great rest of your week.